Thank you for joining me for yet another unboxing video, and this time we have Season 2 expansion of Cthulhu, Death May Die, brought to you by Simon, Cool Mini or Not, and of course Guillotine Games. Turns out that Death may in fact die. We destroyed it, some of us even got out alive, mostly, and it turns out there's another one in Cleveland. Here we go again, anonymous. Cthulhu, Death May Die, Season 2 expansion. Season 2 expands the action of Cthulhu, Death May Die, bringing the terror and insanity to new heights. Featured inside are 10 new investigators and 6 new episodes, introducing an array of new nightmarish monsters for you to face, all fully compatible with any Elder One or investigators from the core box. The episodes of Season 2 take you all the way across a twisted reimagining of Lovecraft's America from Chicago to Hollywood, where cultists have gotten wise to the madness and fueled investigators and concocted even more elaborate schemes in order to disguise and finish their unspeakable rituals. You stopped the great old ones before, but are you ready for a new season of madness? Spoiler alert, you are not. We got a list of components. Of course, you need the original core box of Death May Die to use this expansion. This was released in 2019 by Simon and by Guillotine Games, as I mentioned before. Of course, for more information about anything regarding Cthulhu Death May Die, go to simon.com and guillotinegames.com. Again, this was part of the Kickstarter that came out. I did not back the Kickstarter, so I bought these separately, along with a couple other figures as well. I did not get the big Cthulhu figure. I actually didn't even know when this one came out. I did just recently back the next seasons that are coming out, but I did get this recently, so I wanted to crack this open so you guys can see what's inside the box. So again, let's get to it. Let's crack this bad boy open and see what kind of goodness we have on the inside. So again, the core rulebook, the rules remain the same. So the rulebook from the core set is what's used. You have two sets of sheets of tokens here and rooms, boards that are used with the game. Again, great artwork, really captures that theme of horror. Very, very cool. Which way the road leads. There it is. Follow the arrows. Okay, there's one sheet, and here's your second. As I always say, they punch out very, very easily. Nice thick cardboard. They're really, really cool. Looks like a schoolroom, an office here. Looks like a hallway of some sort. The arrow's pointing in. Again, as I always say, you know they're well made when they fit right back in as easily as they pop out. Again, these tiles really, really pop. There you have it. Those are your two sheets of tiles. And we're going to start right off with the episodes. Now, just like the previous unboxing that I did for the core box set, this is Season 2. So Season 2 has more episodes that you have to go through. So you have a total of 6 more episodes. Strange Bedfellows, Nameless Woods, Sanctificator Nomen, Shootout at the HP Corral, Monsters in Sin City, Endgame. Again, there's 6. Season 2 has 6 episodes in it. Each episode box is set up the same way, which I'll show you one of them. Strange Bedfellows, Season 2, Episode 1. You have the beautiful artwork on the front. Then Strange Bedfellows, Season 2, Episode 1. Cultists in Chicago. They've holed up in a bank vault, performing the rituals. Fortunately, there are enough unsavory, unstable folks about in Chicago. We can get their help and their Tommy guns to storm the vault. So inside this box, you have an episode card, and this is the rules as to what your characters have to accomplish to be successful for this episode. Your loot tokens, your locked zone tags, lock tags, and of course your mythos cards, your monster cards, and your discovery cards. So I'll show you what this one looks like. Now the contents are not all the same inside them, but you get the general gist here of what I'm showing you. So you get your punch outs, got your loot, your vault, your locks. Flip it over, you get your locks in your vault, and you can get some money, get some diamonds, and you can get some gold bars. That's your loot. Now, you also have your monster card. These are the two monsters you'll find in that episode, which is your Elder thing and your Ticho. Not sure if I'm pronouncing that correct. My apologies if I'm not. It tells you the rules for them and the dice that you're chucking for it as well. That's that. Then, of course, you get this, which is, again, your strange bedfalls. This is what you have to do for to be successful for this episode. Disrupt this ritual. When the Elder One advances special rules, you want to loot the area and clear your name. This tells you what you need, how to set up the game boards, which characters you need, and your tokens that you need as well. Again, some of these are found in the core box. Then you have your mythos cards. Oh, sorry. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and they're all, the fronts are the same. Flip it over, you got price on your head. Each investigator takes 1 wound for each marked condition they have. Right. Pay up, price on your head, the summoning, easily influenced, restless friends, elder thing, Ticho. It'll tell you what tokens you need, and again, great thing about it tells you it's season 2, episode 1 right on the card, so you know which box set it goes back into, because you're going to be using components from both this season and from the core box set. You also have all these discovery cards. Package from Oscar, Alice's Kiss of Death, Holy Cannoli. So it says here, who left this here? Is it a setup? You may claim the gun or take 3 stress to claim the cannoli. So you can do one or the other. I'll see it's harboring on the theme of the Godfather. Take the cannolis, leave the gun. The gun, you gain this when attacking. If you have marksman, gain 1 free reroll on your attacks as well. Cannoli, this counts as any type of loot token. Okay. Discerning Eye, Moonshiner. So you're making choices which way you want to go. Stash, Boss Oscar Moretti, Boss Al Soprano, Tony Tucci, Salvatore the Brain, Claudia, Giuseppe the Suit, Alley Cat Tony, Alfonso Pork Chop, Jimmy the Feet, Alice's Kiss of Death, and package from Oscar. So you're going to get all these discoveries in the box as well. So that's everything that's needed in season 2, episode 1. Episode 2, photo on the cover, Nameless Woods. Again, Nameless Woods, rural Missouri. We thought we were going to have an easy camping trip, but nothing is ever easy in the Nameless Woods. More cultists, more rituals, and at their campsites. We don't know what these sites are or how to defuse the situation, so we're going to burn it all down instead. It just saves time. Again, you have your episode card, your campsite tokens, your fire tokens, your mythos cards, your discovery cards, and the monster cards. Episode 3, The Sanctificator Nomen. If I pronounce that word incorrectly, I apologize. Not done intentionally. Season 2, Episode 3. Phenomenal artwork again. When we arrived here, the priest was already dead, we swear. The cult must have infiltrated this church. One of their agents used dark magic to kill the old man. Now we have to figure out which one of them did it and dish out some justice of our own. Again, you got the episode card, your tokens, your suspect alibi, a suspect's tile, your mythos cards, your discovery cards, and your monsters that you'll be fighting in this episode. Episode 4, Shootout at the HP Corral. Season 2, Episode 4. Flip it over. Legends say something evil is buried here, some artifact best lay undisturbed. They're stories of spirits restless and mean, stories of heroes who shot guns and enforced the law. Those heroes never fought the darkness, though. They never saw the things that we saw, but they will now. Again, you got your episode card, your artifact, your trap, your zones, tags. Again, these are all your tokens, your mythos cards, your delivery cards, or excuse me, your discovery cards, and 2 monsters that you'll be fighting in this episode. Then you got episode 5, Monsters in Sin City, season 2, episode 5. Love that artwork. Got the great old one behind them. Got a bunch of cars. That's awesome. Obviously, it takes place in Las Vegas. These cultists have hidden the elements of the ritual in this strange casino. We don't know if the people in this place are part of the ritual or just ensconced to ignore the huge monsters, but we know the gambling is all a giant spell. You have to win in the casino in order to disrupt the ritual. You got your episode card, and you got your tokens, Lady Luck, zone tags. You got your mythos cards, your discovery cards, and the 2 monsters that you'll be fighting in this episode, episode 5. And last but not least, you have episode 6, where it looks like everything is on fire. Endgame. On a soundstage in Hollywood, actors rehearsing everywhere. What they don't know is the script is called The King in Yellow, and it will drive everyone mad. We need to find the mastermind behind us and deal with him, but he is Legion. Episode card, rehearsing on break actors, Unholy Life cult leader, mythos cards, discovery cards, and of course, the large monsters at the end that you'll be fighting, who are very, very powerful in episode 6, your final step to winning this game. Okay, what else do we got in the box here? Take the top off here. We have more player boards. So we have a bunch of new characters that you can choose from investigators. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 additional investigators that you can choose from. Again, all the investigator cards are set up exactly the same way. So the front, or depending on how you want to look at it, the front of the card looks like this. On one side, you can have discovery card here, a discovery card on this side as well. Looks like nothing on the bottom, nothing on the top. All right, so you have your action sequence. So these are the actions that you can take. You draw your mythos cards, investigator or fight, and resolve end of turn. This is your character's name. This is the quote that he's known for. Vengeance belongs to the Lord, lad. Let me show you. His name is Luke. Down here, you'll have his sanity on top here and his wound tracker here. Then again, he has 3 special powers, which would be Smite Evil, Arcane Mastery, and Toughness. And as he gets stronger or gets weaker, this will be the changes that will take place with him. And you have those there's tentacle tokens that are included in the core box set that you'll use as trackers for everything that you have here. And on the back of the card, it's Father Luke from Lismore, Ireland. Vengeance belongs to the Lord, lad. Let me show you. And it gives you background information about that character. So you have Mary, again, who has special powers of roll with it, marksman, and swiftness. Flip it over. Mary Diaz from Caracas, Venezuela. Don't worry about me. It's just a flesh wound. And again, the great thing about these also is that if you're a painter and you want to paint up your figures, it has right there, it has a palette as to what the character would look like. And that's the background information about it. You could also be Mario. Again, all the information here is the same. Stat line down here is the same. Special rules, special powers that he has is interrogation, marksman, and toughness. Sergeant Mario Bragheri from Bari, Italy. I do not threaten, instead I make promises. And again, gives you an idea what the character looks like. If you want to paint him up, you paint him up that way. And of course, background information on him. Margheriti. All right, then we also have here, again, your turns. Again, you have your discovery cards on both sides here. You got Alex. Again, sanity, wounds. He's a super sleuth, stealth, and swiftness. Again, Alex Parker from Brisbane, Australia. Tell me about the slime you found. Was it screaming or did it smell purple? Again, background information on him and a picture of him. You have Sam. Sam, I am. Again, all this information is the same. Calm, swiftness, toughness are his abilities. Sam Wood from Wichita, Kansas. Don't let these varmints trouble you none. Ain't nothing we can't sort out. With pitchfork in hand. Farmer Wood. And again, background information about him. Hey, Tony. Again, his special things that he's good at: navigation, brawling, toughness. Machinist mate Tony Boyle from New York City, New York. North is to your right, your other right. A little background information about him. You have Halila. I think that's how you pronounce that name. She's an oracle. She has stealth and she has arcane mastery. Hylela Hovath, Honeydora, Transylvania, Romania. I only reached this age due to the sight. By the way, you should stop smoking, dear, today. And background information. And painting schematic to let you know how she looks. Marguerite. She's a butcher, stealth, and brawling. Marguerite Richer from Munich, Germany. If the meat is too tough, you just need a sharper knife. And background information on her and a picture of what she looks like. My grandmother had the same first name. Ariel. She's a specialist hunter, marksman, stealth. Ariel Venturi, Napoli, Italy. Lion, sharks, elephants, boring. Give me something that hunts back. That picture of her, and let's read a little bit of background. Ariel Venturi took her first trophy in Africa at the age of 13. Since then, no game has been too big, no challenge too great. Across the world and even across the seas, she's hunted everything from lions, elephants, and tigers to giant squid and sharks. Yet one expedition to the deepest Congo brought her into contact with the hidden world. Modern wildlife pales in comparison to the horrors of the eldritch world and the thrill of stalking those abominations which only see mankind as helpless prey. And the last but not least, you have Adala, Voodoo, Brawling, and Arcane Mastery. Adila Vidal, Les Kayes, Haiti. Magic and religion are the same. You cannot do one without the other. Again, you have the background information and a picture of what they look like. So those are your 10 new characters that are included in Season 2. And now come the figures. Again, these are your new investigators, your other characters. So let me show you them. Again, with any product from Simon, high quality casting, beautiful sculpts, as always. Lots and lots of detail to them. Another one of your new characters. Butcher. And you get one of each of these characters. The Mystic. Another sculpt. The Farmer with the pitchfork. Very cool. Priest from Ireland. Very cool. And the last one. Police officer from Italy. In the game, you could be up to 5 investigators, or they could have 5 players. And you receive 5 of these creatures. There's 5 of them. There you go. So again, those are each of the figures I just showed you. And the 5 of those up top, and 1 for each of the 10 new investigators that you have in the box. Put this over here for the time being. And then we have some more figures. Pull this out of the bottom of the box. I'll show them to you one at a time. Whole bunch of goodness here. So you get 2 of these. And the details are just fantastic on this. Looks like an eye hole there. Looks like a dinosaur, but it's not, obviously. Really cool sculpt. So you get 2 of him. The sculpts are identical. You get 2 of this gentleman here. That's a weird looking one. Looks like a rooster, but very contorted, obviously. The tentacles, everything, but you get 2 of those. You get 2 of these wing guys. And as I said in my last unboxing, you know, you always hear these cultists run around here trying to bring these guys up from open the portals to hell or whatever. Sorry, I don't want to see any of these things walking around near me. Definitely not. So you get 2 of those. You get 1 of this creature. And the detail is just outstanding on this figure. You get 2 of these. Man, look at those claws. Poke you in the back. Tongue coming at you. Got quite a range on that thing. Not good. You get 2 of these. And again, both are exact same sculpts. And you get 1 of this guy. Like a head coming out of there. Again, these are all very spiky. Very, very cool. Awesome sculpt. Then you get one of this thing, big worm. One of those, and you get one of this guy. Again, very pokey on the top. Tremendous amount of detail on these figures, as you can tell. See him run the other direction. So, there you go. It's everything that's included in this unboxing, and that concludes this unboxing of Cthulhu, Death May Die, Season 2 expansion. Brought to you by Simon and Guillotine Games. As always, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, you could always give us a thumbs up, hit a like. You can even leave a comment below. Of course, you could always hit that subscribe button. This way, you're always kept up to date as to when we release new content to the page. As always, thank you so much for joining us. Be safe, be well. Enjoy the remainder of your day, and we'll catch you on the next unboxing video.